recognize where you're going is very important. You might not care when you're going, but you will care when you're graduating and you need a job and you want to go to another country and you do not know whether they will accept your degree. Ask, like, if you, these days, the internet, check their website, check online. YouTube again. My school sent us a message, sent us a text, like, talking about how we can go back to China. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Precious and I'm back again with another video. And today I'm here to talk to you about China. So I have a flu, and hence if you hear my voice is a bit not okay, it's because I have a flu. But I really wanted to record this video, so I'm going to record this video, and hopefully you guys will still be able to hear me quite loud and clear. So if it's your first time here, please subscribe. Please get a girl to 500 subscribers. Like, I'm trying to get 500 subscribers before the end of 2022, and I'm really hoping you guys can help me out. And if you are my subscriber, please share this video in your statuses. Even those who are not subscribed, you guys have to subscribe. Please just open a Gmail account, it's not that much work, and log in and just subscribe. Like, I would really appreciate it. Like, I would really appreciate it. I would appreciate it if you can share my video in your statuses. Maybe someone out there will discover me and actually enjoy watching my videos like you do. Please share my video on your Instagram story, and in the next video I'll do some shout outs to those who like just tag me so that I can know that you shared. And yeah, but please help me, or send this video to a friend in their inbox and like, check her out. Subscribe to the channel. But please help a girl reach 500 subscribers. So yes, if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. The whole rant before was also for you, but help a girl reach 500. Like, help a girl's dreams come true. But yeah, if you do enjoy watching my videos, please share it with someone else who also enjoy watching my videos, and then our family grows. And if there are any videos which you guys would like me to do, please feel free. I know, like, the last video I released, I said the person was like 3 months ago, but I am very willing to make videos which you guys suggest. So if there's a video which you would like me to do, just comment down below and I'll actually work on it. But anyway, so in today's video, guys, so a few weeks ago, my school sent us a message, sent us a text, like, talking about how we can go back to China. And I believed it, but not so much, because guys, it's been 2 years. Now, for me, 2020 was a year in which, like, I constantly looked at my phone. From the time when I came back to China, I constantly looked, like, I was longing for the message, because I came back when I was in my 3rd year going to 4th. I think I was in my last semester of my 3rd year, and I was constantly hoping that they would say, come back to China, and they didn't. And then 2 years later, guys, when I'd forgotten about China, moved on. Okay, not quite forgotten, but like, when I had moved on, that's when they're like, oh guys, you guys can come back. And when I saw we had a meeting with our teacher, our class teacher, and she was telling us we can go back. Like, it was so unbelievable. Like, I was just like, It's until I saw this message, which I'm going to put on the screen, that I just realized, I'm like, this is serious. We can actually go back. Like, this is quite serious. Like, China has actually opened up its borders. Like, what we've been waiting for 2 years is finally happening. And okay, because of where I am, I'm currently doing my rotations. For those of you who followed my story, I'm in Zambia doing my rotations. I kind of don't think it's beneficial for me to go back, because I've been out of China for 2 years. My Chinese is really bad, and I'd have to go and talk to patients in the hospital in Chinese, which I feel like I'm better off staying where I actually can speak a language I'm more comfortable with. Chinese is not so easy for me. I've had a lot of difficulty learning Chinese. And also the fees, like, I need to go quarantine myself. It's just a whole process. And since I'm in the middle of my rotations, I feel like it's just better for me to stay back and continue my rotations from here. But I know that there are some people now who've been waiting to apply to China, and finally they have the chance and they're applying. So this video is for you. I'm going to be talking about how you can, like, choose a university. One of the best ways, that, like, things that you should check when you, like, want to choose a university and you're going to China. So let's get right into it. So number 1 is, guys, do your research. So talk to people, ask questions. So don't just pick a university and say, I want to go to China, and it ends there. Do your research, guys. Like, ask questions. Like, if you can find out from people, like, familiarize yourself with the laws of China. Because I feel like for most of us who went to China, we didn't even know what to expect. But familiarize yourself with the law of China. Do research, ask. check the internet, watch videos about China. Yeah, that's number one. Familiarize yourself with the law. Then number two is find out if the university is internationally recognized. Now, this one is a very big thing. I remember when I was going to China, like my dad would constantly talk about it. It's like, Precious, check if the university you're going to is internationally recognized. And when you're going to school, I know how it feels because I started my medical school. I started my medical school in 2017 and I finished high school in 2014. So it's like 3 years apart. So I know how it feels when you've been home and you've not been able to go to university and you just want to go to school. Like you're tired of being home and you're desperate to go anywhere. And I feel like that's not the best state to go to in a university. Like your university, it really matters. Like be very careful, tread carefully. So checking if your university is internationally recognized where you're going is very important. You might not care when you're going, but you will care when you're graduating and you need a job and you want to go to another country and you do not know whether they will accept your degree. So do check if your university is internationally recognized. Yeah. Number 3 is research the city, know where you're going. Oh, by the way, I'm looking at my notebook. So when I look down, I'm looking at my notebook. So research, know where the city where you're going. So I was in Hangzhou, and before I went, I remember, like, if you'd ask me about Hangzhou, I'd tell you everything that I knew about on my fingertips, but mostly it was about tourism. So know about the city where you're going. You don't want to arrive at the university where you're going and you are stranded, you don't have the things you need, you don't know where you're going to get them. Ask. Like, once I arrived, for example, for me, when I went to China, I didn't carry bedding. So the first day when I arrived, I was kind of stranded. So you would have to ask, like, where can I spend the night when I arrive? Is it possible for me to go in the dormitories immediately? What can I use? Is there a place where I can buy things? And no, am I coming in the winter? Because I know September, when you arrive, if you go in September, it's normally cold. So you'd want to have your winter clothes. Like, know about where you're going. Don't just kaboom, arrive in the city. No. Look at the map. Look where it's located. The province. Just study everything you can. Because I keep on emphasizing on this channel, we live in a digital world. You can't afford not to know things. Everything is on your phone. So pull up your phone, pull up Google. These days, even YouTubers, you check. There are people who do, like, even my university. I think Susan, if you look for Susan, I'm not so sure of her. I'll put, okay, Simply Susan. Yeah, her YouTube channel name is Simply Susan. We've done collabs together. Like, she shows actually like videos of our university because she was my senior. So, like, there are such videos. Like, study where you're going. Don't just arrive, kaboom, and you don't know what to do next. So if it's a bank card that you need, you ask how long will it take for me to get a bank account, and all those questions which might not seem relevant, but then when you get in there, they might put you in a fix. So the number 4, I think. Number 4, find out if your course is in English or Chinese. Now, this one, if you don't know it, if you're not serious. Like, no, what the course you're going to study, do they offer it in Chinese or English? And if they offer it in English, and maybe ask, like, do I need to have any do I need to have any Chinese qualifications? Because I didn't know these things, and I was drastically affected when I found out. I'm like, I didn't know I was supposed to write HSK4. And if you don't know what HSK4 is, I've done a video about it, how to pass HSK. Just scroll down, go, or I'll put the link in the description. Okay, yes, I'll put the link in the description below. Yes, so find out, ask, like, okay, I'm studying in English. You guys want me to do Chinese? Is there any requirements I need from Chinese for me to graduate at your university? Find out if there are things that you can do, because I feel like language learning isn't like, other people don't enjoy language learning. I'm one of those. I do not enjoy learning new languages. I do it because I have to, but it's something that I find not easy. But then I constantly find myself in a space where I have to learn a new language. So if it's something you're not willing to do, then you can actually find something else you're gonna do instead of going to a university where they may be required to have a certain level of Chinese and all that stuff. So do your research, know where you're going. So the 5th one, look for success stories. Now, this one, I tried to do, but I feel like I did not do it to the fullest. Like, I feel like I did not do a very good job. So when I say look for success stories, find out people who graduated from the university where you went, the way you want to go. So you ask, like, if you, these days, the internet, check their website, check online. YouTube again. YouTube has got many YouTubers who are in China at universities who want to show you how their lives are in China. So look for your university name. Maybe a video might pop up. I know not everyone reviews the university they are at. Look, try, do your best to research. Look for success stories. Find out, like, how was it for you after you graduated from this university, or like all that stuff. Like, how was your time at the university? How is the quality of the education offered? Like, what's the quality? Like, are they good teachers? Are they good professors? Are they well informed? Like, find out, do your research about where you're going. And then number 6, Ask someone at the university where you're going how it is like there. You want to know the rules where you are going, because for some of us we were shocked. Like the rules at my university, I was so shocked when I arrived and they told me, like I was in so much shock. I was just like, what? So you want to find out, like ask about the rules where you're going. Ask someone who's at the university where you are. Hopefully you have got a contact for someone where you're going. Ask them, like, what are the rules like? What are your lives like? How is, like, ask about the food, like how much do you spend in a month for your groceries? Like you want to know each and every single thing. How are your class schedule like? Do you learn on Saturdays? Do you learn on Sundays? Like you want to know everything. So find someone who's at the university and ask how the place is actually at. Ask them, do you regret going to university? Is it worth it? You know, sometimes some people are just full of complaints, but sometimes it's actually good to hear people out. It might actually save you. Okay, for the last tip, the last one is actually repeating and summarizing everything. So I actually wrote, basically do a lot of research about the school through the people who were already there, which I've already talked about. So I think the most things you should actually pay attention is really do some research, know if the university is internationally recognized, and also pick, you know, some regions in China are very cold, like North China is more cold than the other parts. So you also want to pick a university where you manage to actually manage the weather and all that stuff. And some places in China are more expensive than the others. So you also want to find out how, if you have friends in different places, like find out how their budgets are, how much the like the cost of living is, and all that stuff. But I think I've mentioned everything. I hope these tips helped someone, and yeah, thank you so much for reaching the end of this video. If it's your first time and this is your first time seeing me, my name is Precious. Please subscribe to my channel, and if you're a returning subscriber and you've reached this far, thank you very much for listening to me rant. But I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.